In November of 2011, I was involuntarily committed to a psych ward of a local hospital. I spent 3 weeks there following a severe manic episode. I was actually admitted to the psychiatric emergency services ward because I was dying, and it felt fantastic. The 5 days prior to my admission, I hadn't slept a wink, and I wasn't even tired. But I also lost 12 pounds in those 5 days, was dangerously dehydrated. My body was starting to eat its own muscle tissue. I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder, a condition I didn't even know I had. Formerly known as manic depression, it's a mood disorder that can cause extreme and unexpected mood swings ranging from the highs of mania to the lows of depression. That diagnosis changed my life, and it's why I'm here tonight, because I want to share with you what it felt like to experience mania and depression for the very first time. I want to give you a glimpse into the roller coaster world of bipolar disorder. So mania. It's not like a light switch. You don't just wake up one morning and you're psychotic. And I do want to point out that psychosis only refers to hallucinations and delusions. It has nothing to do with violence. For me, it was more like water boiling. I was getting more and more energy and excitement and enthusiasm, and I didn't need to sleep. And I started making decisions I wouldn't normally make. And I stopped caring about consequences and wasn't thinking about the risks I was taking. I started spending money like it was going out of style. Actually, I bought a school bus. Yep, that's my bus, the Yellow Stallion. And I also bought thousands of dollars worth of speaker equipment, a 60-inch plasma TV, things I wouldn't need or buy normally. It wasn't me. But mania, it feels amazing. I could do anything. I was superhuman, and the whole world started to make sense to me. I understand why people will go off their meds to get back to that place. It's not something I'll ever do, but I do understand. I had all these ideas that were just flowing through my head. I was brilliant, the next Einstein, rushing around the house, writing on the mirrors and the windows with dry erase markers, all the books that I was going to write, the things I was going to do. To try and feel it, imagine you've got the cure for cancer, you discovered it, and what that would feel like. But you're not listening to all your friends that are telling you you're not an oncologist, you don't know anything about cancer, and you've never really spent any time in a lab. Because mania is its own reality. Now, depression, even though it's the bipolar opposite of mania, has something in common. When you're in it, you're not in the same reality as everyone else. I had this negative filter over my eyes that changed the way I saw everything. It was like I was in a tunnel, dark, alone. I looked at my past, and it was a series of failures, mistakes. Nothing I ever did really mattered. Me, worthless, pathetic. I looked to the future. There was no future. I was empty and hollow, and it was never going to end. January 25th, 2012, I found myself on the wrong side of a bridge, looking down at traffic flowing underneath me, wondering which car was going to hit me and what was it going to feel like when I die. What saved me was the phrase, "Suicide is selfish." Couldn't do it to the driver of that car or to my friends and family. So I went home and curled myself into a ball and cried myself to sleep. Again. When I was depressed, I had memory like Swiss cheese. I couldn't make a decision as simple as salt and pepper. I was scared of the mail. Magazine racks caused me anxiety. I was pretty sure my cat hated me. He's a really nice cat. I used to think that depression was something you could just snap out of. Quit being so sad. Buck up. I see now how very wrong I was. It's a medical condition that can only be cured with time and treatment. Mental illness is not a choice. It's not something that you would choose. It's not a character flaw or a weakness. It's not even something to be ashamed of. I am not bipolar Jeff. I'm Jeff, and I happen to have bipolar disorder. Please remember that people suffering from mental illness are people first. People just like me and you. All right, fine, maybe more like me than you, but you get my point. They need your help, so be compassionate. And be kind. As you can imagine, I have a lot more to say on this subject than I could in 5 minutes, so I created a website. I post there frequently, and my contact information is there most importantly. If something I've said tonight resonated with you, or made you curious, or you just want to tell me how I did up here, let me know. My name is Jeff. I'm crazy, and I still have that buzz.